Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz.
Maori, God with us.
Indios paramus, meaning in God is our hope.
Nothing but the best.
No precor, no meditor, can no lucro. We pray, we practice, and we win.
Yes, Elijah.
It's false.
You're right. Yes, Gaddafi.
It's false.
Yes. Yes, Amma.
True.
Yes.
Root 2 times 10 to the power negative 5 newtons, or 1.414 times 10 to the power negative 5 newtons.
Yes, Jessica.
Condensation polymerization.
You're right. I am a property of matter. For some materials, I decrease when temperature is increased. Yes, Vanderpoy.
Density.
That's incorrect. Prempeh College. That gives you 3 out of 10. Abebio.
Citric acid.
I'm not accepting that. I'm very disappointed. I'm giving every school 1 out of 10. Calm down, compose yourself, and deliver your answer clearly. Yes, Michael.
Solenoid.
Solenoid. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. After 66 exciting contests, I am happy to welcome you, a very special welcome to the grand finale of the 2015 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This grand finale is featuring Adisadel College, Prempeh College, and University Practice Senior High School. A little bit of information. All 3 schools are on the verge of making history. In 2014, Nsmq School sent the trophy to Cape Coast after it had been in the possession of St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School in 2013. This year, we have 2 Cape Coast schools and a Kumasi-based school competing for the trophy. Indeed, we have 2 colleges and a senior high school. The question is the trophy going back to Cape Coast, or is it going to find its way to Kumasi? Well, we'll find out soon enough. But for now, I have here with me University Practice Senior High School, represented by
Farah Hussein, final year.
Bob Felix, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. Let me talk a little bit about University Practice Senior High School. The school has an impressive history at the National Science and Math Quiz. They first competed in 2013, just 2013, where they reached the quarterfinals, first time quarterfinals. We saw them again for the second time in 2014. At that time, they went to the semifinals. This is their 3rd appearance, 2015, and they are at the grand finale. Now, University Practice, the semi-final contest was not easy. We had Koforidua Sectec and Kumasi High School, and they emerged victorious, narrowest of margins. But they are here. Now, can I ask you a quick question? What is your secret? What are you doing to improve so much every year?
We try to improve on our learning and also we pray. Okay.
Prayers. Okay, good. So what shall we expect today?
Nothing but the best.
All right. Thank you and best wishes. Next, I have here with me Prempeh College, represented by
Bio Ransford, final year.
Abuaji Danso Daniel, final year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. Prempeh College. The last time Prempeh College was at the finals was in 1997. It was a painful experience because they lost the trophy to arch rivals, Opokuwari School. Prempeh College has been waiting 18 good years for this opportunity. In the semi-finals, Prempeh College met with Achimota School and Accra Academy. They were no match for them. Since they've won this trophy twice in the past, today a win will mean a third trophy. What does that mean to you?
The win today will indeed be history in Prempeh College, and it will mean a lot to us. But to us, it will mean the glory of God, because it is God who has brought us this far.
All right. Thank you and best wishes to you as well. Finally, I have here with me Adisadel College, represented by
Apiaku Bisamo, final year.
Final year.
This is truly history for you, isn't it? This is the first time Adisadel College has come to the finals. To make this history, at the semi-finals, they had to meet with Presec, Legon, and Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School. And that was no problem for you, was it? No. All right. So, this is a history-making contest, right? What does it mean for you to win the contest today?
Still very significant.
Very significant. Okay, thank you. Best wishes to you. We have 3 schools who want to make history. 3 schools, each of them that wants to win. This is going to be an exciting contest. As always, the contest comes to you in 4 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If it's incorrectly answered, it gets passed on. When a school rings and answers correctly, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes once again. I'm starting with University Practice Senior High School. But before I come to you, I have a preamble for all schools. Complete the following statements about elements in the main group of the periodic table. That's the preamble. Did you get your preamble? All right. University Practice. Arsenic is to nitrogen as calcium is to blank.
Arsenic.
Yes, Felix?
Beryllium.
You're right. Adisadel, with the same preamble. Carbon is to gallium as beryllium is to blank. Apiakubi.
Calcium.
That's incorrect. Yes, Felix.
Potassium.
Yes. Prempeh College with the same preamble. Lithium is to aluminium as boron is to blank. Yes, Bio.
Sulfur.
That's incorrect. Yes, Apiakubi.
Phosphorus.
You are right. Next set, 30 seconds. This is the preamble. Determine if the triangle is right-angled, equilateral, isosceles, or scalene, given that, that's the preamble. Did you get it? University Practice. Its angle measures are x plus 15, 3x minus 75, and 2x minus 30 degrees. Felix.
The triangle is a scalene triangle.
That's incorrect. Bio.
Equilateral triangle.
Yes. Adisadel, with the same preamble, the angle measures are in the ratio 2:3:5. Yes, Apiakubi.
Scalene triangle.
That's incorrect. Bio,
It's a right angle triangle.
you're right. Your major question with the same preamble. Its angle measures are x plus 15, 3x minus 35, and 4x degrees. Bio,
It's a scaling triangle.
that's incorrect. A bonus. It's isosceles. University practice. What is the difference between a mutagen and a carcinogen? Yes, Hussein.
Madam, mutagens are substances, chemical substances which are able to cause mutation, while carcinogens are substances which are capable of causing cancer.
Okay. Adisadel. What is the difference between a gene and a codon? Yes, Apia Kubi.
A gene is a single unit of heredity, and a codon is a three-base triplet of a three-base triplet.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Prempeh College. What is the difference between incomplete dominance and co-dominance? Abuaje.
In codominance, the different alleles occupying the same locus have equal effect on the phenotype of the organism, but and hence they produce combined effects. In incomplete dominance, one of the alleles, different alleles on the locus, occupying the same locus on the homologous chromosome tend to express itself more in the phenotype than the other, but the other also expresses itself, but it's not equal. It's unbalanced.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. You actually had them switched around. Okay? All right. University practice. Please give me up to 3 significant figures. The charge in coulombs on 1 mole of electrons. Yes, Felix.
Okay. The charge is negative 1.602 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 96,500 coulombs. Adisadel, give me up to 3 significant figures, the number of carbon atoms in 12.0 grams of graphite. Yes, Apia Kubi.
6.02 times 10 to the power 23 molecules.
Okay. Prempeh College, give me the volume in meter cubed, up to 3 significant figures, occupied by 32 grams of oxygen gas at STP. Yes, Bio.
0.0224 dm3 meter cube.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. This is the preamble. Find 2 numbers given that. That's the preamble. University practice. Their sum is twice their difference, and the larger number is 6 more than twice the smaller number. Felix.
2 and 7.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you, Abuaje?
The smaller number is 6, and the larger number is 18.
You are right. Adisadel, with the same preamble. Their sum is 2 less 7 times their difference, and the larger number exceeds the smaller one by 6. Yes, Apia Kubi.
The smaller number 38 over 19, and the bigger number is 28.
That's incorrect. Bio.
The smaller number is 17 and the larger number is 23.
You are right. Your major question with the same preamble. Their sum is 9 times their difference, and twice the smaller number exceeds the larger number by 21. For a bonus, the numbers are 35 and 28. University practice. What type of organic reaction will methyl chloride undergo most readily, and why? The why is very important. For a bonus. Yes, Abwaje.
It will undergo substitution reaction easily. This is because the methyl group is an alkene and has saturated bonds, and as such will not undergo additional other reactions easily.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. The right answer is it will undergo nucleophilic substitution reactions. Adisadel College, what type of organic reaction will benzene undergo most readily, and why? The why is important. Yes, Bennett.
It will readily undergo electrophilic addition reactions. And then the reason is that the benzene has delocalized pi bonds in it, and then it has an electron rate center diffused over the benzene ring.
I'm not accepting that for bonus. The reaction is electrophilic substitution reaction, not addition. Prempeh College, name the type of reagent methylamine is and the type of reactions it will undergo. Abwaje.
Madam, it is a nucleophilic reagent, and it will undergo nucleophilic addition reactions. It is a nucleophilic reagent, and it will undergo nucleophilic addition reactions.
I'll give you one. It's actually two types of reagents. It is an organic base and also a nucleophile, as you mentioned. 30 seconds. This is the preamble. Find the inverse of the function. That's the preamble. Your function, y is equal to 3 raised to the power x. Felix.
The inverse of the function is y equals log x over log 3.
Yes. With the same preamble, Adisadel, y is equal to log to the base 2 of x. Yes, Apia Kubi.
Y is equal to 2 raised to the power x.
You're right. Prempeh College, with the same preamble, y is equal to log to the base 5 of the expression x plus 1. Yes, Bio.
Y is equal to 5 to the x minus 1.
Yes. University practice. Explain why placing a single ripe banana in a plastic bag containing bunches of banana results in quicker ripening of the unripe banana. Yes, Hussein.
Madam, the ripening banana produces the hormone called ethene or ethylene. Since it's a gas, it diffuses into the polythene bag, which affects the other unripe bananas in the polythene bag. And since it's a senescence agent, a hormone for inducing ripening, it causes the ripening of other unripe bananas, and it quickens it since it's a hormone.
Okay. Adisadel. Carnivorous plants, such as the pitcher plant, trap insects with their leaves. What do these plants gain from the insects? Yes, Apia Kubi.
Since these plants are in nitrogen deficient areas, they obtain nitrogen, nitrates, nitrites, and proteins from them.
Okay. Prempeh College. Explain why the production of the enzyme amylase is an important step in the germination of seeds of cereals. Yes, Abwaje.
Okay, Madam, cereals, the endosperm of cereals contains starch, and so the enzyme amylase is needed in converting the starch to maltose, which can further be reduced by other enzymes to glucose, so that it can be respired to release energy for the germination of the embryo.
Yes. 30 seconds, this is the preamble. A pair of fair dice are thrown. Find the probability of obtaining a total score of university practice, 5. Felix.
Yeah, 4. Okay. 1/9.
You're right. With the same preamble, 11. Apiakubi.
The probability is 1/18.
Yes. With the same preamble, 8. Bio.
5/36.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. The rate of oxygen uptake increases vigorously immediately after one starts exercising the body. How does the supply of oxygen from outside the body increase to meet this demand? Yes, Hussein.
Madam, this can be done by increasing the rate at which the person is breathing. But increasing the rate means increasing the volume of air which is inspired into the body of the organism. And air contains oxygen, which is about 21%. So as the volume of air inhaled is increased, the volume of oxygen which will be absorbed into the blood of the body will increase. And as such, will tend to combine with hemoglobin to form carboxyhemoglobin, which will go to the...
2 out of 3. The other thing is that there's increase in the power and the rate of the heart itself. The pumping of the heart itself also becomes much more improved in that case. At Adisadel College, during vigorous exercise, some cells go through anaerobic respiration, which results in the production of lactic acid. Why does the lactic acid content in the blood continue to rise after exercise when anaerobic respiration has stopped? Yes, Apiakubi.
This is because after exercise, when the lactic acid has been produced, the lactic acid affects the muscles of the cells, and as this is ongoing, the lactic acid is still in supply. So oxygen, even though it's being supplied, oxygen to the muscles is being supplied at a slower rate, so it cannot.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Yes, Hussein.
Madam, this is because after anaerobic respiration, the lactic acid in the muscles have to be carried away from the muscles. And as such, it can only be carried away from the muscles through the blood. And since it's being carried away from the muscles through the blood, it causes the concentration of the lactic acid, the increased concentration of lactic acid in the blood.
Prempeh College. Explain why an aquatic organism such as fish must pass a much greater volume of water over its gills than an air-breathing vertebrate passes air in order to obtain sufficient oxygen for metabolic needs. Abwaje.
This is because the amount of oxygen dissolved in water is relatively smaller than the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. As such, a large amount of water needs to pass over the gills so that the fish will obtain adequate oxygen. But for the mammals on land, since the amount of oxygen is quite higher, they will not require so much air to pass through them before they obtain the oxygen.
Yes. Yes, so it all has to do with solubility of oxygen in water, right? So you have about 21% oxygen in the atmosphere and about 0.8% in water. So you need a whole lot more water. That's the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, University Practice Senior High School has 18 points. Adisadel College has 21 points. Prempeh College has 24 points. We have a long way to go. Let me encourage all schools to work even harder. Round 2. In this round, I'm going to present all 3 schools with a single question, the problem of the day. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A residential consumer who uses less than 50 kilowatt hour in electrical energy a month is billed a discounted rate of 0.37 Ghana cedis per kilowatt hour in addition to a monthly service charge of 4 Ghana cedis. A. Find the energy cost for heating 5 kilograms of water at 30 degrees Celsius to boiling using a 1 kilowatt immersion heater. Take the specific heat capacity of water as 4.2 kilojoule per kilogram per Kelvin, and the heat capacity of the vessel containing the water as 500 joule per Kelvin. Ignore heat loss to the surroundings. B. Determine the average monthly bill for a consumer who only runs 2 20-watt lamps for 10 hours each day. And C. Determine whether a consumer running a 720-watt refrigerator continuously qualifies for the discounted rate and give reasons. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Stop writing and present your answers. Please pick up your answers and present them on the board. The contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in physics. Actually, it involves energy. So, how much to pay for gadgets you are using in your household if you know how much you are being charged per unit energy. So if you want to find this out, if you want to find the cost for heating this water, you need to calculate how much energy you need to heat the water from the original temperature of 30 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, which is the boiling temperature. Okay, so you take the mass of the water multiplied by the specific heat capacity of water times the change in temperature in Kelvin. But in this particular case, Kelvin and Celsius, the change is still going to be the same. So 100 minus 30, so it's going to be 70. All right. So, and then you add the heat capacity multiplied by the change in temperature for the vessel. And that gives you 5 kilogram times 4.2 kilojoule per kilogram per Kelvin times 70 Kelvin plus 0.5 kilojoule per Kelvin times 70 Kelvin. I've converted the heat capacity to kilojoule per Kelvin instead of the joule per Kelvin. Okay, if you do this calculation, you get 1,505 kilojoule. Now we need to convert this to kilowatt hour. And we have 3,600 seconds. So you divide by 3,600 seconds to get 0.41806 kilowatt hour. So now we are ready to calculate the cost. The cost will be 0.41806 kilowatt hour times the 0.37 Ghana pesewa kilowatt hour rate that we were given in the problem. If you do the calculation, you get 0.15 Ghana cedis, and this is equivalent to 15 Ghana pesewas. So it's going to cost us 15 Ghana pesewas to warm up that amount of water. 4 points for doing all this. Of course, there's special credit along the way. All right. Next, the average number of days in a month. This is if you want to be very specific. We have 365.25 days in a year, and there are 12 months. And so if you wanted many significant figures and to calculate it as accurately as possible, you come up with 30.4375 days in a month. The monthly bill is going to be the base that is being charged, the threshold, that's the 4 Ghana cedis, plus the rate multiplied by the number of days in a month, multiplied by some value. So we'll get 4 Ghana cedis plus 0.37 multiplied by 2 times 0.02 watts times 10 hours times the 30.4375 days. And this should give us 4 plus 4.5. 4 plus 4.5, and that gives us 8 cedis, 50 pesewas. Now, if you estimated that 1 month has 30 days, I was willing to accept that as well. In that case, your answer should come to 8 cedis, 44 pesewas. 4 points. Finally, determine whether the consumer that runs 720 watts refrigerator continuously qualifies for the discounted rate, and to give your reasons. The energy consumed in 30 days is going to be 0.72 kilowatts, that's from the fridge, multiplied by 24 hours, multiplied by the 30 days. And this should give approximately 518 kilowatt hour. If you compare this to what you have to use, the 50 kilowatt hour, to get the discounted rate, this is much higher. And so the discounted rate does not apply. 2 points for this. 1 point for the calculation, 1 point for the analysis and explanation, giving a total of 10 points. University practice. You set up the equation to calculate for the total amount of energy that was required. You decided to work in joules rather than kilojoules. No problem. But you didn't get too far beyond that. You didn't go ahead to calculate for the kilowatt hour so that you can eventually find how much it costs. I consider that about half of the work done. Let me give you 2 points for that. You didn't do anything for the B, so nothing to give there. And then the last part, yes, the last part, you actually started the calculation. You set up an equation to calculate for it. You calculated for 1 day. You decided that you're going to do 28 days. Is that it? For the month? I'll give you 1 more, and that gives you 3 out of 10. Prempeh College, you attempted the first part. Yes, you calculated correctly for the amount of energy. You even got up to the kilowatt hour stage. But you were not able to give us a final answer, although you set everything up correctly. So I'm giving you 3 out of 4 for that section. Then, because you spent so much time, you couldn't attempt the other part of it. So that gives you 3 out of 10. Adisadel College, you successfully calculated for how much the monthly bill was going to be in the Part B. That was the right calculation. Well done for that. So you get 4 out of 4 for that. Then you set up the equation to do the last bit, but you were not able to complete it. But you are along the right path. I'm giving you 1 out of 2 for that. That gives you a total of 5 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 2. Round 3. In this round, I'm going to present you with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. When a school ranks and answers correctly, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches the penalty point. Best wishes to all. I'm starting with you at Adisadel College. 5 combination 2 is equal to 5 combination 3. Yes, Apiakubi?
It's true.
Yes. 5 permutation 2 is equal to 5 permutation 3. Bio?
It's false.
You're right. 7 combination 5 is equal to 7 combination 3. Felix?
It's false.
You're right. To separate 2 immiscible liquids in the laboratory, a separatory funnel may be used. Yes, Apiakubi?
It's true.
Yes. Thick wall filtering flasks are suitable for filtration under reduced pressure. Yes, Bio?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. A Buckner funnel may be used to transfer a solid mixture into a flask. Yes, Felix?
False.
You're right. The function of the loop of Henle of the kidney is to conserve salts and ions in the body. Apiakubi?
It's false.
You're right. The shorter the loop of Henle of an organism, the more concentrated the urine that can be produced. Bio?
It's false.
You're right. The drier the natural habitat of an animal, the longer the loop of Henle. Yes, Felix?
It's true.
Yes. The electric force on a charged particle in an electric field equals the product of the magnitude of the charge and the electric field strength. Apiakubi?
False.
Yes. The work done by an electric field on a charged particle equals the change in kinetic energy of the particle. Yes, Bill?
It's true.
You're right. The work done by a magnetic field on a moving charged particle equals the change in kinetic energy of the particle. Felix?
False.
You're right. The graph of the function y is equal to x minus 2 all squared is obtained by shifting 2 units to the right horizontally. The graph of the function y is equal to x squared. Yes, Apiakubi?
It's false.
No, that's the true statement. The graph of y is equal to negative 4. It's a reflection of the graph of y is equal to 4 in the y-axis. Yes, Bio?
It's false.
You're right. The functions y is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 1 and y is equal to the expression x plus 2 squared, all squared, minus 3 have the same graph. Yes, Felix?
It's true.
You're right. Insecticide sprays and smoke are both examples of aerosols. Apiakubi?
It's false.
No. In chemistry, only carbon is known to exhibit catenation. Bio?
It's true.
No. The heme of hemoglobin and chlorophyll are examples of chelates in chemistry. Yes, Felix?
It's true.
You're right. The imbibition of water by the root hair cells is the primary process that initiates the absorption of water by plants. Apia Kubi?
The answer is true.
Yes. Are you trying to intimidate me? Prempeh College. The strong cohesive forces, continuity of the water column in the capillaries, in vessel elements, and transpiration pool are responsible for translocation of organic food in plants. Bio.
It's false.
You're right. The osmotic potential of a cell is the same as the solute potential. Anyone? Yes, Bio.
It's true.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last. A longitudinal wave is characterized by oscillations perpendicular to the direction of wave propagation. Yes, Apia Kubi?
It's false.
You are right. Electromagnetic waves in vacuum are transverse waves in which the oscillating field vectors are parallel to the direction of wave propagation. Bio.
It's false.
You're right. An electromagnetic wave in vacuum comprises oscillating electric and magnetic fields that are perpendicular to each other. Yes, Felix?
It's true.
You're right. That's the end of the third round. At the end of the third round, University Practice Senior High School has 35 points. Adisadel College has 36 points. Prempeh College has 39 points. The contest is certainly going to be decided in this final round. I will be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddles. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. If you solve it on the second clue, 4 points. If you solve it on the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to draw my attention. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, University Practice Senior High School? Thank you. Yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. And yours, Adisadel College. Thank you. When you ring, your answer must be ready. I will not wait for you to compose an answer at that point. Best wishes to all schools, and there are 4 riddles in all. First one. I am a self-product. I am a plane figure of regular shape, having 4 sides. My area is somehow myself. My area is A squared, and my perimeter is 4A. Yes, Bio.
A square.
You're right. That was the 4th clue, 3 points. Next riddle. I am a phenomenon that was discovered by a German physicist whose name I bear. I can be used for converting thermal energy into electrical energy. I am observed with 2 dissimilar conductors, and I occur in the presence of a temperature gradient. I am the phenomenon that underlies the operation of a thermocouple. So who am I? Yes, Bennett?
Seebeck's effect.
Yes. I read all the clues, 3 points. Next riddle. I am a class of compounds that occur in both multicellular and in unicellular organisms. Even though I am defined functionally, but not structurally, I may have diverse chemical structures. My synthesis may occur in specific tissues of endocrine glands or in other specialized cells. This synthesis occurs in response to specific biochemical signals induced by a wide range of regulatory systems. Yes, Hussein?
Hormones.
You're right. That was the fourth clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I was born on March 30th, 1811, to German parents in Göttingen, Germany. My father was a professor of modern languages and head librarian at the University of Göttingen. I entered University of Göttingen in 1828 and took to the sciences, reading chemistry, physics, mathematics, and some geology and botany. After obtaining a PhD in 1830 at the age of 19, I toured chemical laboratories in Europe to study chemical techniques. In 1833, at the age of 22, I started working as a chemistry lecturer in my alma mater. My intense interest in the analysis of elements based on color they produce in a flame led me to invent a suitable gas burner that gives a colorless flame. So who am I? Yes, Bennett.
Gustav Kirchhoff.
No.
Frederick Benson.
University practice, had you just said Benson, that would have been it, but it's not Frederick. It's Robert Benson. Benson, for inventing the Benson burner. That's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. University Practice Senior High School has 38 points. Adisadel College has 39 points. Prempeh College has 42 points. University Practice, very well done. If your track record is anything to go by, you are going to be a force to reckon with next time we see you. Well done. Third place is not that bad for a third try. Adisadel College, congratulations. This was a narrow margin and it's painful, but you did so well. You did so well. I'm proud of your performance. Second place, a good place to be for now. Best wishes. Prempeh College, you have won it. Congratulations, well done. Well done, well done. First place. Viewers, we've come to the end of the 2015 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This was also the 20th edition of the program. I hope you enjoyed all the contests. I would like to thank all the teachers who worked so hard to bring these contestants here. Thank you. I would like to thank the contestants themselves who make themselves available and to work so hard and to show what they have. Until we come your way again, best wishes to everyone. Bye.
We started the opening ceremony and first day of preliminary competitions on the 8th of June 2015, and after 67 exciting contests, we are gathered here again to review the hard work and excitement of the last month and reward deserving participants. This year, we tried to add a touch of innovation to the Nsmq through the mentorship sessions that we had here on most mornings. We also took the participating schools on an excursion to the Accra Planetarium as a way of broadening their horizons about the world we live in and the things around us. The participants also got to de-stress. I would like to give a special mention to some schools that gave us a good competition and kept us sitting on the edge of our seats. Well done, Tuase SHS, Ebri Girls, Ghana National College, Okrapeman, Zabzugu, and Asen Manso SHS. Special congratulations to the schools that gave us all very pleasant surprises by taking out seeded schools that everyone feared. Kintampo SHS, Accra Academy, Ebuakwa State College, Koforidia Sectec, and Kumase High School. Well done. And lastly, please give a round of applause to the new schools that have made it into the quarterfinals this year and who will be seeded in next year's competition. Kumase Academy, Wesley Grammar School, Ebuakwa State College, Sogakofes SHS, Kintampo SHS, Asem Manso SHS, Koforidia Sectec, and Oforipenyi SHS. Well done. Keep up the good work. And I hope that next year, one of you will win the cup. I would like to thank our main sponsor, CHAS, and GES for sponsoring yet another year of the National Science and Maths Quiz. We could not have done this without you. We acknowledge the great support that we have received from GTP, City FM, EPP Books, Ariel's Haven, Duncan Beats, and SC Johnson. We hope that you will continue to support us and that your contribution to the program will grow and encourage corporate Ghana to follow suit. We would also like to thank Radio Universe for taking such a keen interest in the program and giving us, unasked, such wide coverage. Thank you. Madam CHAS President, may I end by extending our appreciation to all our invited guests who have honored us with their presence here today, as well as to all the fans and supporters and old boys and girls who have added on to the fun and excitement by supporting their schools in here at the auditorium or on our social media pages. Thank you for your passion and enthusiasm. I wish you all a safe return to your stations and a blessed year. See you at Nsmq 2016. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at long last, the 2015 Science and Maths Quiz Competition has ended successfully with Prempeh College, Amanfo, carrying the day. We are proud of you. On behalf of the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, major sponsors of this program, I wish to congratulate all participants and their tutors, our quiz mistress, organizers, and the media for a job well done. In fact, I've not forgotten the supporters. Without you, this program would have been empty. As participants, you've made yourselves proud. No pain, no gain. Sitting in front of the camera to do such complex thought processes is not an easy pitch. To the winners, again, I say bravo. To the rest, I say coming this far has been equally rewarding in terms of testing your own God-given potentialities. You have also gained popularity on a global platform. This is a great advantage for everybody who participated. To the teachers, let me say that you have enhanced your own career history and you have been intrinsically motivated. It is my prayer that this good venture shall find expression in the overall national development agenda by building the needed human resource capacity for total wealth creation to improve the living standards of our people. To everybody, I say, Mo. Long live Science and Maths Quiz, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. On this note, I declare the 2015 edition of the Science and Maths Quiz competition officially closed. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
The semi-finalists, Kumasi High. We have a check of 4,000 cedis going to each of the schools. For the contestants, we have a token of 500 Ghana cedis, and also the teacher, another 500 Ghana cedis. A package from S.C. Johnson that will be presented to the teacher and also the contestants. Presec, Legon. The next school is Achimota School. Achimota. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Dijenfi. The next school, Archbishop Potter Girls. Archbishop Potter Girls. Thank you very much, Auntie Grace. Thank you very much. The next school, Accra Academy. Accra Academy. Thank you very much. And the last school for our consolation prize, the semi-finalists, Skofori Senior High Technical. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now for our second runner-up, we have a check of 20,000 Ghana cedis to the school, and the teacher also takes 2,000 Ghana cedis, and the contestants also take 2,000 Ghana cedis. That goes to University Practice Senior High School. For our first runner-up, that's Adisadel College. The prize of 30,000 Ghana cedis goes to the school, 3,000 Ghana cedis go to the teacher, and then 3,000 Ghana cedis goes to the contestants. Adi School. And now for the ultimate. 40,000 Ghana cedis to Prempeh College, 4,000 cedis to the teacher, and 4,000 cedis to the contestants. We have 3 laptops donated by EPP Books, goes to the contestants. And then we also have the late Professor Rama Adi Award. It was sponsored by Mr. Bobone Adi to the outstanding contestants in the National Science and Maths for the next 5 years. And then, of course, the trophy. In 1994, Prempeh won the National Science and Maths Quiz. 1996, they won the National Science and Maths Quiz. 2015, they won the National Science and Maths Quiz. So it means that they are taking the trophy for keeps. Thank you very much.